Hello, hello, and it's time for another British Guy Reviews American Beer. And it is that time of year. The Oktoberfest beers are in the grocery stores, and we're getting ready. We are leading into September. So I thought, well, it'd be kind of fun to go to my local Trader Joe's and grab my first batch of Oktoberfest beers and put them alongside each other and see which one I like best. And what I'll try and do over the next couple of weeks is go elsewhere, find some more, and then probably over the next month or so, try and figure out which one is the best kind of go-to Oktoberfest beer. So I went to my local Trader Joe's, like I said. So I have a can of their own Josephsbrau Oktoberfest, and that is a beer that comes in at 5.3% ABV. I have from Golden Road, I have their Oktoberfest. Golden Road, obviously owned by Anheuser-Busch, so a craft brewery, but owned by a much bigger company. And this one is coming in at 5.8%. And then the needs no introduction Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest, this one coming in at 6% ABV. So a little bit of a range of alcohol content there. Kind of interesting to see how the Trader Joe's version stacks up. I don't know who brew it for them, but the Trader Joe's beer is at $6 for a 6-pack, whereas the other two are kind of at that $9, $10 price point. So if the Josephsbrau is a good beer, then it's going to be an absolute steal at that $1 a can. So let's crack them all open, have a look at them, get a smell of them, and see how good they are. Always a great time of year when the Oktoberfest beers come out. Gives a little bit of a variety to the beer drinking, and probably not a style of beer I'm going to want to drink year round, but it's nice for a kind of seasonal. So just being careful here to put everything in the right place so I don't mix them up. Getting lovely aromas of caramel and biscuit malt going on as I'm pouring these beers. Okay, so there we have them. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to put the cans in front so you can see what's going on there, or maybe not, because then you can't see the beers. So straight up, we've kind of gone dark to light. From the Golden Road is the kind of darker beer. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a kind of foamy, slightly off-white haired, touch of carbonation, nice clear beer, but it's the darker of the three beers. The Trader Joe's, a little bit of a smaller, slightly lighter head, bit more carbonation going on that one, but again, it's a lovely clear beer. And the Sierra Nevada looks actually very similar to the Trader Joe's beer, but again, it's a little bit lighter, similar kind of size of white head, and just a touch of carbonation kind of streaming up the beer there. Nice and clean and malty, touch of pepperiness on the Golden Road. The Josephsbrau does have a little bit more of it's certainly a lighter malt flavor. There's a bit of sulfur there. There's a little bit tinny maybe. And the Sierra Nevada Has that nice kind of toffee caramel malt. Also has a little bit of fruitiness there. Probably little bit of yeast character going on in that beer as well. I'm going to say that the Sierra Nevada probably smells the nicest of the three, and the Josephsbrau is probably number 3. So, anyway, let's see what we get from Golden Road. Nice and sweet, toffee, caramel, clean beer, lovely mouthfeel. Leaves quite a bit of sweetness, kind of grainy sweetness on the finish, not a lot of bitterness there, although there is a touch. It's nicely balanced. That's a solid beer, that the Golden Road. The Trader Joe's. Lighter in the malt, still some caramel flavor there, a little bit of biscuit, and there is a touch more bitterness there. Again, similar to the way it smelled, little touch of metallic, and that kind of contributes to that overall little, maybe a bit of astringent bitterness there, but it's only a touch. It's a really drinkable beer. And the Sierra Nevada. That's a more rounded beer. It's got all of that toffee caramel character, but as I smelled on the nose, there was a bit of fruit as well from the yeast, and that comes through in the taste. So there's a nice bit of kind of candied fruit flavor there as well. More bitterness to this. I think overall, it's just a more rounded and balanced beer. The Golden Road, I would say, is heavier to that kind of sweet malt. The Trader Joe's maybe just a little bit thin and a little bit metallic, and the Sierra Nevada of the three is the winner. Scores wise, just going one more time and then give them a score. The Golden Road's a nice beer, but I think of a Marzen kind of Festbier as one of those that I want to drink all day, and I think that's going to get a little bit sweet if I drink that, maybe 3 or 4 beers back to back. A little bit sweet and syrupy, maybe. I will give the Golden Road. I'll go for a 3.5 out of 5. The Josephsbrau, that touch of metallic, that touch of astringency, just lets it down a little bit, because other than that, it's quite crisp and clean. I'll give the Josephsbrau a 3.4 out of 5, and the Sierra Nevada. That's pretty much what I'm looking for in a Marzen. I'll go to 3.8 out of 5 on the Sierra Nevada. So that's a really solid beer. Anyone who's watched any of my reviews will know that once I'm up in that kind of 3.7, 3.8 range, then I'm pretty impressed by the beer. And I think it was $10.99 for 6 for the Sierra Nevada. I think it was $9.99 for 6 for the Golden Road. Although that they could be the other way around. I just can't remember. I know the Josephsbrau was $5.99. So kind of price point wise, I think you're paying for what you get. But if you want to, go and pick up a $6 for a 6 pack of beer to enjoy at home and enjoy a kind of mini Oktoberfest at home with a pretty solid Marzen, you can go a lot worse than the Josephsbrau. I mean, it's a good looking beer as it moves around in the glass. Just got that little bit of metallic touch of astringency to it. The Golden Road is another one. Yeah, $9 for a 6 pack. And again, a very good looking beer. Pretty solid. And if you like beers a little bit sweeter, I would say, yeah, definitely go for it. But my best of the three is the Sierra Nevada. I will definitely be going and picking up a 6 pack of the Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest and enjoying that over the next month or so. And it'd be interesting to see how it stands up to the other beers that I'm going to pick up. Probably do a Total Wine visit this weekend and see what they have. So, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments if there are any Oktoberfest beers that you've had that I can pick up in California and I should be looking out for to maybe come and do my next review for you guys. Until then, I'll see you next time, and cheers for now.